Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids, and this is my full review of the Nintendo 3DS. You can see it just sitting off to my side here. This is Nintendo's new portable gaming system that offers 3D gaming without any glasses needed. Now, I'm going to be really honest with you, I didn't know whether I was going to bring you full coverage of this, purely because I'm a casual gamer and I do all of my gaming on the iPod Touch or the iPad. But the 3D intrigued me, and I must admit that I was really pleased I did pick one of these up. Now, the actual unit itself weighs just 8 ounces and it's very compact and very pocketable. If I just take you for a look around the back here, this is where the little stylus resides. It is an extendable stylus, but you do still need to use a stylus for the touchscreen because the touchscreen is resistive and not capacitive. This is where you put your game cards, so they go in this slot here, and they revised the 3DS games very slightly. They've got a different shape to the normal Nintendo DS titles. You also get on here a SD card slot on the side. They include a 2GB card with the system, and it resides under this little cover here. Now let me open this up for you. This is what it looks like when it's in its open form. The top screen is where all the 3D business goes on, and this is a 3.5-inch screen, and just to the right of the screen you've got this slider which you slide up and down, and this little slider either increases or decreases the amount of 3D you're going to be experiencing on the top screen, and everyone's eyes are different, so you might need to adjust that to get the best out of the screen. If you put the slider all the way down to the bottom, that turns the 3D off. So you're playing the game in 2 dimensions. Now, you can play a 3DS game in 2D, or you can play a normal Nintendo DS game in 2D as well. The bottom screen is the touch screen. This is a 3-inch screen, and they revised this very slightly as well, because just underneath the touch screen area we've got some sort of soft touch buttons. They've got like membranes underneath this little cover, and these are for selecting, going home and starting as well. And you've also got this really nice analog control stick which is very comfortable to use. I've been surprised at how comfortable that is for the gameplay. Now, with regards to battery life, I've been very surprised because early reports on this 3DS system said you were going to get round about 4 hours of gameplay when you're playing 3D games. Now, I've been experiencing 4 hours every single time. There were some earlier reports saying you only get 3 hours, so I think they were inaccurate. Maybe they were early models, but I've certainly been getting 4 hours of gameplay from a single charge. Playing normal games, so like a normal Nintendo DS game. Now, I've got Pokemon White that we've been playing on this system. I've been getting around about 6.5 to 7 hours of gameplay from a single charge. Charging's really easy because they included this docking station that you sit the 3DS on, and it takes around about 3.5 hours to give it a full charge. You can just plug the power supply in the back of the unit and play whilst you're charging, but if you want to use that docking sort of adapter, then you do have to sort of leave it unplaying on the docking charger whilst it's charging. Now, you do get a lot of pre-installed software, and I think it's absolutely fantastic value for money, the fact that they've included all of this pre-installed stuff. The Nintendo 3DS camera uses these 2 little cameras on the back of the unit, and that's really great because you can actually take pictures of your friends and family and view them on the screen, and it does give a very good 3D effect. There's also a game pre-installed on here called Face Raiders, and what that does is you actually hold this up and take a picture of somebody in your family or a friend, and you just take a picture of their face and it superimposes them on top of this sort of alien sphere type thing, and then you have to move the 3DS system around and actually shoot them, and then when you progress to the next level you have to find another face to take a picture of, and then it superimposes that, etc, etc. The front facing camera is also used for the Mii Maker, and that's really good as well because you take a picture of yourself and it creates your Nintendo Wii character from that photo of your face, and it does a really good job of that as well. Also, using these rear facing cameras, they've included some augmented reality cards that you lay on a table, and I showed you this in another video, and little characters pop up out of the cards, and then you can move them around and get them to interact with each other and take photos of the scene that you've created. And that's great for the sort of younger player on this system. Now, I must cover off this thing about the younger player as well. Very important and very valid thing to talk about. There are health warnings on the health warning information screen in here, and also in the documentation, and it says about using the 3D for younger players and older players as well, but certainly for under 6s they're saying it's not really suited for an under 6-year-old to actually play the 3D game, so they're suggesting you turn the 3D off. For players over that age, they're saying to adjust the 3D to a comfortable level using the slider, and then to maybe not play any more than about 20 to 25 minutes, because it can cause eye strain, can cause headaches, and also something called binocular vision as well, so it can sort of make that problem worse. For me, I'll let you know what I've been experiencing. I like the 3D, it is absolutely superb, it looks very effective, but if you've been playing on this for about 20-25 minutes and then you move away from the 3DS and maybe look at your iPad or a computer screen or a TV screen, for example, it does make your eyes go a little bit funny. So I would sort of say I've been getting eye strain rather than headaches. I haven't had any headaches with this at all. The actual games that I bought with it, Ridge Racer and Pilot Wings, absolutely fantastic. I'm going to be bringing you some more game reviews as well. I'm really keen to try PES on here. They've said that the football game on here is really good because the players sort of stand nice and upright from the pitch, which is on a slightly different angle, so very good effect from that. But the games that I bought, especially Pilot Wings, which I reviewed in another video, absolutely fantastic, love it. The 3D effect, very effective, very pleasing to look at, and rather than coming out at you, it sort of takes you into the screen, if that makes sense. It's a shame that I can't show you that 3D effect on video, but take my word for it, it is very, very good. Now, in closing, I just want to let you know about pricing. It's going to cost you just under £200 because you can pick up some special offers on this at the moment. The actual official retail price on the 3DS is £219, but as I say, if you shop around just under the £200 mark, you can pick one of these up. Is that good value? Well, it is a next-gen system. We have got another one coming out soon from Sony in the form of their NGP. But for now, this is quite unique because it brings all the Nintendo titles and characters to the system and adds this 3D effect to them. So it's something very unique, something very new, and something that you should definitely experience. Try and get hold of one of these in your hands and have a little play for 10 or 20 minutes before you decide. But I'm certainly glad that I paid the £197 I think this one cost me, so 197 quid for something that's really quite unique and a lot of fun to play. Well, thank you very much for watching. This has been my full review of the Nintendo 3DS. Please do come back soon and check out more video reviews on the Geekanoids channel. This video review is sponsored by Crucial, the memory experts. They provide reliable PC, notebook and Mac memory to boost your system performance and improve your general workflow.